Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episodes 9 and 10 of Kiseki Dear to Me. I already did my reviews on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Links are in the description below, so without further ado, let's get into it. In the episode, we see a new face, and that is a part of the Fan family. His name is Fan Ru Sheng. Anyways, Fang Zhengru Shen found Bai Zhengyi's administration letter to a doctor's school and showed it to Fang Zheru. But it seems Fang Zheru lost his memory, so he doesn't know the meaning of the letter. Or does he? We then see Sheng Yi drinking away because of guilt and the fact that the boss got mad at him. Then ID came and tried to put him in his sense, but Shang Yi is sad to see ID. They end up on the bed, and because Shang Yi is drunk, he doesn't realize the person in front of him is ID. Because of that, sadly ID used the opportunity to sleep with the drunk Shang Yi after he got a text message from someone. Sleeping with someone you love is good, but sleeping with someone you love that doesn't know they sleeping with you is bad, and that is the sad part. The text message that ID received was that someone from the Fan family got orders to hurt Bai Zhengyi, and now Bai Zhengyi has a brain injury. That's messed up. Bai Zhengyi agreed to go to prison, but Fan's family was never planning to let him live. ID called the boss to meet up to make a deal, and that was the last time Sheng Yi see ID. 4 years later, we see Fang Zheru working with this man, still without his memory. The old man telling Fang Zheru Shen that he can't trust Fang Zheru and that he doesn't believe he lost his memories. And after 4 years, we see Bai Zhengyi is safe out of prison, and we also see that the deal ID made with the boss was to go to prison to protect Bai Zhengyi. Then we see Sheng Yi drove up, because of course, Sheng Yi knows. Sheng Yi forcefully put ID in the car because he refused to go with Sheng Yi. Anyways, ID told Bai Zhengyi he has a notebook to indicate him home. It seems that Bai Zhengyi's brain damage caused him to have memory problems. While on the road, Sheng Yi told ID in order for ID to keep Bai Zhengyi safe, ID must stay away from Bai Zhengyi. But ID told Sheng Yi he's not going to do that because Bai Zhengyi is his friend. When they got there, Sheng Yi tried to ask ID about that night 4 years ago, and ID told Sheng Yi he only did it for fun. Even though ID said that, Sheng Yi refused to believe that. Bai Zhengyi finally home and greeted his sister and father, who is tearfully glad he's here. His father blamed himself for what Bai Zhengyi went through. They packing away all his medical textbooks because he doesn't need them. He told them that the accident in prison caused him to have short-term memory loss, so even if he tries to study, he will still forget. He later told them he wants to open a dessert shop and showed them his book of cake ideas involving strawberries. This man is so sexy. Anyways, he got a call about ID being approached by some random guy. Of course, Sheng Yi went to get ID. So that is the end of episode 9. Let's go to episode 10. In the next episode, we see Bai Zhengyi adjusting to his dessert shop and making strawberry cakes. And the reason Bai Zhengyi chose to do strawberry cakes is because strawberry cake is Fan Zheru's favorite. We see that Sheng Yi remembers fully about that night and the fact that he did it with ID and about what ID said to him. So, of course, when ID says he has no feelings for Sheng Yi will not believe. Okay, we back at the party and Sheng Yi made everyone leave. Because Sheng Yi is jealous, he asks ID if the guy who was hitting on him, the type of guy ID wanted, but ID says no. Again, Sheng Yi brought up that night and the fact that ID left, but ID denies it and said he only left to protect Bai Zhengyi, which is partly true. Sheng Yi then told ID that the case of Zhang Tang's death is still going. Heidi visited Bai Zhengyi's dessert shop and saw the cakes, and he knew immediately the meaning behind it. Bai Zhengyi told Heidi that the reason he built this place was to never forget about Fang Zhiru, and that for maybe one day when Fang Zhiru walks in, maybe the cakes will bring his memory back. But one day Bai Zhengyi bumped into Fang Zhiru, but because Fang Zhiru said he doesn't know Bai Zhengyi didn't approach him and said he must have mistook him for someone he knows. Because he doesn't want to forget this moment, Bai Zhengyi wrote it down and also claimed that the guy that Fang Zhiru is with seemed to make Fang Zhiru happy. When Heidi talking to this guy, the guy seems jumpy for some reason. Anyways, when Shengyi sees Heidi on the sofa, he tries to pick him up, but Heidi's defense mode kicked in. Obviously, something bad happened to Heidi in prison for 4 years, and now he's on defense mode. When Heidi came to his senses, he said he smells blood and sees that Shengyi is badly hurt. Anyways, Heidi said the only reason he came was to inform Shengyi that all the Jiangtang men is eliminated. When Heidi was about to leave, Shengyi grabbed Heidi and brought Heidi to his room. Shengyi told Heidi he wants to be with Heidi, but Heidi doesn't believe that and leave. While we hear Bai Zhengyi and his sister and father playing games, we see Fang Zhiru in a car outside with Fang Zhiru Shen, and just by this you can know that Fang Zhiru lied about having his memory loss. And of course, Fang Zhengru Shen knew. By the way, he looked so fine, and I know he knew about Fang Zhengru's fake memory loss. Fang Zhengru Shen said he can see that Bai Zhengyi still loves Fang Zhengru, and the dessert shop is proof. But Fang Zhengru said if he goes back to Bai Zhengyi, then he would put him in trouble again. We later see a longtime friend. She's important for later. Anyways, while delivering a cake, they see Fang Zhiru but couldn't make eye contact. Oh, by the way, Heidi is not a part of the gang anymore. At work, Fang Zhiru Shen gave Fang Zhiru a flyer of Bai Zhengyi's store, but Fang Zhiru ignores it. Later on, Bai Zhengyi got a text message about Fang Zhiru faked his memory loss and asked Bai Zhengyi to go to a hotel at 10 p.m. at room 703 to see Fang Zhiru. And of course, Bai Zhengyi went, but someone came out. Was it Fang Zhiru? Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 5 and 10 of Kiseki Dear to Me. Stay tuned for my review on episode 11 and 12. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.